Welcome everybody, my name is Luis Flores. I am here in Oxnard, California at Red Sky Studios, Edit Bays, where we do a lot of our editing and a lot of our productions and meetings here in Oxnard. I am part of 361 VR. We are a virtual reality development company and we get to do VR, live action. So yeah, I got something pretty rad. I got something awesome in the mail from Kandao, the Obsidian. It is a new camera company that has forged over the last year. I believe they got together in December of 2016. They have like 67 employees and they are putting a beast together. I was very interested in their product. I got to check it out at NAB. They make some of the most beautiful camera systems right now. And what's really interesting is they are tackling stereo 3D 360. I know that stereo is a nightmare to do right now at a quality level when it comes to VR 360. But that's going to improve. I can assure you that's going to get better. We are lucky that Mystica has come on board, and not only Mystica, but other companies are taking it serious also. Kandao is doing it themselves also with their software and hardware engineering and kind of optimizing their ability to take advantage of hardware, software, and just make sure that it's cohesive and works together. We look forward to that. This is a product I haven't shot with yet, so this is my opening up and reveal of it. So let's check out what's inside. And from my initial start, whoa, right off the bat, you can tell the company, I'm telling you, like seriously, the company does everything right. They just do everything right. They get it. These guys, Dan and Jack, who are behind the company, are just doing everything right. Like, look how. So I have been accepted to be part of the Pioneer program. Thank you guys. And hopefully I do something cool with this someday. But I mean, man, Dan Chen, CEO and co-founder, and you know, he sends you a thank you little thing that I'm gonna have to save and put it on my wall somewhere. And here's the beautiful. So this is the Obsidian by Kandao. And my initial thoughts on this product, you can tell they take their time on the engineering, the craftsmanship, the machine work out of solid aluminum alloy. From what I understand, they have a French designer for the aesthetics and the beauty behind it. I mean, it's just all done well. This, I believe, is the power. I mean, even thinking about where the power would go. So here's something that I find really reasonably interesting. They chose to go with Canon LPE6 batteries. This was smart. This was brilliant. Many filmmakers, many shooters have Canon equipment. It's my favorite camera, still camera of today, but it's close to the others that I use. But anyhow, if you have a 5D or a 7D or Canon products like that, this should, and I've never done this before, should drop in. Oh boy. It did drop in right there. So I have two of these batteries and I was prepared for that because I have a 7D. And I mean, that's just smart and that's really well thought out. You can get 5D and 7D Canon batteries online reasonably priced anywhere, and it's just a proven power system. They have a hexagon shape for their stereo 3D. I know hexagon works. I've done stereo. It's really hard, but I've done it. I did it with 14 camera system that I was shooting for an NFL team by the Cowboys, whom I love a great deal. And I've done it down to 6 cameras on that camera rig. This is a 6 camera rig. I know this would work. I know for a fact this would work because I've done something similar to this. But be careful with how that works. Anyway, getting back to it. So they're using, they call it TF card. We'll find out. And they have a power, camera, and video. They have 6 lighting LED things back here, which I've never used it before, so I'm gonna assume when you hit the power or run it, well, why don't we try powering it up? Ta-da! Ta-da! And there we are. And they're all blinking, and I don't have SD cards or micro SD cards in it yet, so Nothing should happen, but that's their first time powering it. First time I powered it up. Still has the plastic on it. But let me get a little bit into what's inside this package. So I have my AC power. Right. And they provide Pioneer program. This is cool. Oh, yeah. You really thought it out when you're sending chargers, wall chargers. Brilliant. 2 wall chargers, 2 batteries. Oh, heck yeah. They got their own room. Yeah, they got a remote, man. How can you go wrong? You got your remote. I really appreciate this. They have a lens cleaner for their lens. A lens pen. Come on, that's just brilliant. And, oh, I know, this is gonna be for the batteries, which they probably didn't ship overseas because of the shipping issues with batteries. But that's okay, I got batteries anyways, and that's hard. Oh, here we go, no way. Fortunately, yeah, come on, man. They thought of everything. So they have a strap. Definitely a card holder. Yep. Come on, man. Oh, you guys are cool, man. So, 64 micro SD cards. 64 gigabyte, not 64 of them. And they went with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is ready to go. I can shoot now, today, with this. I got a little book. Yep. Instruction manual. And a phono-to-phono jack, which will batteries probably for the remote. And that's it. Oh, and a reader. Come on, you guys got it right. Everything this company has done has been doing right from the very beginning. That I can clearly see. That I can clearly see. I brought a couple things that I can compare its size and form factor to that I wanted everybody to understand. Don't be surprised by its size. This thing is going to pack a punch. This one is going to deliver 4K, 30 frames per second. They are going to release. We look forward, at least I look forward to it. Maybe sometimes July, maybe June, who knows, early, late. Anyhow, I know they need to get it up to speed, but I have held their next version, which is called the R for resolution, which will do, I believe, 8K 30 frames per second, and their S for speed, 120 frames per second, 4K. Now, I may be off on my numbers there, but please look them up, and those are the things I look forward to. I shoot a lot of live action sports, automotive, music videos, just things on the run and gun. I look forward to that S, because high frame rate is going to be something that gives the creatives the ability to do some special things. Faster speed, faster frames per second is going to give you just better results, hands down. We do want resolution. That will come along too, but give me speed for now. So I brought a couple things that I wanted to just at least do a side-by-side comparison to show you its size. For anybody that has a Sphere, and I believe in the Sphere a great deal, I've been using this for a while now. Teradek makes the Sphere. What's cool about this product is it lets you do live streaming to an iPad, and you're able to see on set what's going on. Sphere is hard to beat. There's nothing else like it, at least for its size and form factor and simplicity. That's made by Teradek. Anybody that knows what a Red Epic camera's like, this is smaller than the Red Epic. Of course, I have a Sigma 24-105 on here. I like Sigma's lenses, but it's about the same size as the body, right? So it's very, very small. I brought a football to show you it's almost half the size of the football. VR headset. Come on. You get the picture. And if you wanted to compare it to a GH5, which is the new Panasonic camera, almost the same footprint. GH5, the real deal. This thing's awesome. 10-bit. Go for it. So there you have it. I am going to do some tests, some shoots. I'm even going to reach out to the community. I don't know what this is exactly capable of, but I really have high hopes. I'm going to be honest. I would love to work with any creative people out there that want to give it a shot and give it a crack. Just look me up, 361VR, send me an email, let me know you want to give it a shot, and let's see if I can get this into your hands. We're going to go through a phase of discovery, and nobody has really figured out how to do things amazing in VR quite yet. Maybe Chivo and Alejandro, who have directed a very impressive piece just recently that debuted at Cannes Film Festival, which I highly recommend people look up. It's called Carne y Arena. And from what I understand, it's the most beautiful VR piece live action out there today. We need more creators like that. We need people that think outside the box. This is not cinema. This is not television. VR is not that. This is a whole different ballgame. This is new. It's not even 3D. It's not going to die. You can count on that. But we need more creative people to push the technology forward, not the reverse way. So hopefully this video gets you a little understanding over what's in the package. I'm gonna go shoot with it today, and I'm gonna shoot with it for the next month and vet it out and see what it can do and what it cannot do. And I appreciate Kandao to let me get this in my hands. Thanks. My name is Luis Flores, 361 VR. Probably like that, 361 VR. I'm here at Red Sky Studios. I appreciate Junior Ocampo for letting me shoot at his place. He's the director behind the camera. It's a beautiful day. Have a good one. Later.